Hey there, welcome. My name is Coach Dimitri, and come on board. Welcome to Pure Motivation Fitness. I want to thank you for booking your fitness assessment with us. Now, what I want to do is give you a small tour before you come to the studio so you know what to expect and know what we're going to be going through. Number one, we're going to take you through describing to you about how our club is different and how we're a body type specific training studio. Follow me. What's important when you're going to be joining a gym is making sure that you can find the right place that's going to give you customized attention and customized information to get your goal. So one, we're going to talk to you about the different body types. As you can see over here, we have the ectomorphic, mesomorphic, and endomorphic body type. We want to make sure that not only are you looking to find a place that's suitable for your needs, that makes you feel comfortable, and it's going to give you the attention you need, but we want to customize the approach so you can get the best efforts and the best results possible. Next, we're going to get you on the in-body scanner, and we're going to help you understand what your actual body composition is based on. Now, why is this important? Not because it's an expensive, fancy machine, and we want to show you what it can print out, but we want to be able to educate you to know the difference between external mass and internal mass. So as you go through the program here, you can see what you're changing. Are you losing fat mass? Are you losing muscle mass? Is your metabolism getting less, or is it getting higher? Is your body water getting lower or higher as you train? The biggest problem that I've seen people do over the 3 decades that I've been in this industry is not getting the body composition done at the beginning and then not getting them done throughout the weeks as they train. If you don't do this on a regular basis, you won't know where your starting point is. And if you don't know where your starting point is, you don't know where to go to before you're in. Perfect. So now, why is this important for you? Why is this document important? Well, if you don't have a good starting point of where your weight is, where your percentage of body fat is, you're not going to be able to know how much fat and muscle tissue you have. Regardless if you're just looking to join a gym and get healthier and be more physically fit, more mobile, you need to be understanding what these two masses are. Reason being is if you're training for 1, 2, 3 months and we notice that you've lost weight and your muscle tissue is declining, that's a sign that you're not eating enough protein in your diet. You're either overtraining, doing too much cardio, or not lifting heavy enough weight. So we can keep track of that. We also have segmental lean masses at the arms and legs, which is a good indication teaching you if you are below muscle in certain specific limbs, whether your arms or lower body. Some females are more dominant lower than upper, and some are opposite way around. We can let you know where you are to make strength on the weak areas. And also it's going to give us total body water, how much fat mass, and most importantly, your basal metabolic rate. Your basal metabolic rate is your metabolic rate at rest every day. So if you're doing nothing every day and your metabolism is 1,200 calories, and then after 2 months of joining us, you're at 1,400 calories, you've just increased your metabolic rate, which means you're burning more calories at rest, which means you can burn more fat. This is the second portion of what we're going to be doing for your assessment. Let's move on to number 3. Thirdly, we're going to work on what's called a movement screening assessment. Now, this is very important before you start our program and before you do any cross-training classes, because there may be areas of movement that you have muscular or joint dysfunction. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say my shoulder is slightly off and I got tightness in one shoulder, and you can see my spine is off, my hip will be off. So if I'm going to be giving you a squat movement, you won't be performing it properly. Or let's say I put you into a squat position and you cannot go below 90 degrees, and then we're loading you with a barbell, chances are you are going to get injured. So what we're going to focus on is going through different body parts. We're going to look at your knees in terms of a one-legged knee step down to see if you deviate to the medial side or to the lateral side. We're going to look at a squat assessment. We're going to see how low can you squat. When you do squat, do you have any shift patterns in the hips? We're going to look at upper extremities, shoulders, and upper back. We're going to see, do you have proper range of motion on a wall for a wall glide assessment? Do you have proper shoulder flexibility when you bring all your arms up to the front? If we do not do this assessment and we just simply train you, if there's areas of muscular or joint dysfunction that you have, which are either tight, you have limited range of motion, or you can't perform the movement properly, it will cause stress and challenges later on, because we all know what happens to muscles when you train them. They get tighter and they get stronger. So we need you to be more mobile and more flexible. that is something you're gonna enjoy when you come in for your fitness assessment. After we've done the movement screening assessment, we'll have a good idea of what areas of your body are tight, what areas of your body are imbalanced, where you need to strengthen yourself, and then we're gonna give you an example of what cross training is like. Now keep in mind, cross training is a unique form of exercising that mixes three modalities of fitness together. You have metabolic conditioning, which is high intensity cardio. Whether you're doing battle ropes, slamming balls, running over hurdles, pushing sled, or sprinting on the treadmill, we're gonna put body weight movements together. The pull-up, the lunge, the dip, the body weight squat. These are all movements you should be able to do with your own body weight. And then we're gonna put some Olympic lifting and some free weight training in there, where you get some barbells, some kettlebells, some dumbbells, and you're lifting, pushing, pulling heavy objects. You put them together, that's called cross training. And the unique thing is we're able to do this and customize it based on your unique body type. So once we've given you an example of what a cross training session is like, we're gonna go through and work on some flexibility to make your body nice and flexible, switch those legs, and then we can sit down and actually go through the proper program that's right for you. Remember, there's a lot of gyms out there, there's a lot of choices you have, and there's a lot of work you gotta do to make changes to your body. Switch it up. 1 foot back, 1 leaning forward. We want to make sure we can give you a customized approach based on your body type. We want to make sure you feel comfortable when you come to the studio, and we want to take our time to give you the best service possible. After all, this is your body we're working on, and we want to give you the best ability to make those changes.